So now we're going to go over to the exchange, Coinbase, where you can set up an account and start buying your first Bitcoins. So we're going to enter www.coinbase.com, and here's the site. And you can see here the price of Bitcoin. Also, if you had a new account, you can get started, or you can log into the account that you already have. There's even a question area here. If you're new to Bitcoin, it can help you answer some questions. And Ethereum is another type of cryptocurrency similar to Bitcoin that can do some different things. This is the portal where you would set up and link to your bank account to be able to buy and sell Bitcoin. It takes about 15 or 20 minutes to set up a profile and a couple of days to link it all to your bank account, and you've only got to do it one time. Now, let's say you've bought your Bitcoins, they're in your account, and we're going to move those coins by sending an email over to Poloniex. This is an exchange like the coin shop that we talked about. And up at the top here, you can see the exchange. That's the tab you would use to trade Bitcoin to other currencies. Margin trading would allow you to trade on borrowed money. And then finally, lending, which would allow you to lend Bitcoins and get paid for that during the day. Balances, you can transfer balances, see your deposits and withdrawals, your history, if you had any open orders, and your trade history analysis. Over here, you can set up two-factor identification, which secures your account, and a couple other things that you could just read through. So let's start off by going over to Exchange. We click on that tab, and it's going to open up the box where we could actually trade Bitcoins for other things. And the most important tabs are these orange ones up at the top. The first one says BTC. Remember, that's the abbreviation for Bitcoin. The next one is ETH, which is Ethereum. The third one is XMR, which is a platform called Monero. And the last one is the US dollar. I always like to start off with seeing what the US dollar price is. So we click on that tab, and you can see here Bitcoin, what the price of Bitcoin is, how much volume has been traded. You can also see the prices of all the other coins as valued in a US dollar value. So say you want to click on Bitcoin, and if you do, it will bring up the Bitcoin chart, and it will show you the trading action that has happened just on Bitcoin on this exchange. Wow, look at that big red candle drop. It just happened a few minutes ago. It's nothing to worry about. This happens all the time, every day. It's happened for the last 7 years. Remember, Bitcoin started at 1/10 of 1 penny. This is really not a good representation, but up here you can see the 24-hour change, the 24-hour high, the 24-hour low, the 24-hour volume of US dollars and Bitcoin that was traded, and that's just on this site. And keep in mind there's sites all over that are competing for all this business. On the right-hand side in this margin, you see all the prices, and at the bottom, those gray candles you see sticking up, that's the volume of Bitcoins that were traded within that 15-minute or 4-hour window, whatever you set the chart to be. As you can see down here at the bottom where you have all a 1 month, let's go ahead and click on the 1 month chart. And if we click on that 1 month chart, you can see that there's nothing not bullish about Bitcoin right now for this month. As a matter of fact, let's change it so that the candle variations are every 4 hours. So you can see the volume, how much has been traded. And keep in mind, this is only on this website. Bitcoin is almost a $20 billion market cap right now. Here is the last 24 hours. So you can see that today has not been a last 2 hours here. Haven't been a great day for Bitcoin. It's been falling a little bit, but good time to buy. Phil Bitcoin's in for a big explosion, probably 40% return on your money this year, but it is, a risky investment. So down a little bit farther, we are on the trading page. You can see all the different currencies that are available to trade. You also see the troll box there. The troll box will, just allow you to type, say whatever you want, talk to other Bitcoin enthusiasts or users, traders, get some information, although it might not be that good. But down here is the trading engine. Over here is where you can buy Bitcoin, and In the middle, you see the stop limit, and over here is where you can sell Bitcoin. As you can see, I have 0.25 Bitcoin that are available to sell in my trading account right now. Below that, you can see the buy and sell orders. Now, this is a live market that's open, like I said, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It shows you the total amount of US dollars looking for Bitcoin and the total amount of Bitcoins that are for sale right now. These could be miners, this could be other traders. On the left side, you have the sell orders. At the very top, you can see the cheapest somebody's willing to sell a Bitcoin to you. And from there, you can see how many Bitcoins that they want to sell, what that translates out into US dollars, and what the sum of US dollars for that line item is. It's a running balance. So you can kind of tell that there's a fight at the margin, just like in any market. Over here is the buy orders. This is the most somebody's willing to pay for a Bitcoin, and how many Bitcoins they're willing to buy for that price, the total US dollar value, and the sum of the transaction, which again is a running total. You can scroll down and see the depth of this market. You can see how many buyers there are, how much money's looking to buy. I mean, if you look down there at the bottom, it's $57,000 that's just looking to be bought here within $1 or $2 of the price range. So it's a fairly liquid market unless you're trading enormous amounts of money. Here you can see the market depth. The green represents, the green represents all the buy support that the coin has. The red represents essentially the hurdle that the price would have to jump over to continue to rise. At the bottom, you can see a live market trade. You can see it bouncing around there. Those are actual real transactions that are going down and being sent out onto the blockchain as we speak. And then if you click on the tab next to it, it'd be your trades. I haven't made any trades here because I don't buy and sell my Bitcoin on this side. I do it over on Coinbase. At the bottom, you can see, about Polynex. This is also a USA company. The support, any news that might be out, how many users online, how much volume was traded in a day. Pretty simple, similar to like a Scottrade account or anything like that. Let's go ahead and scroll back up here. You can also see here, again, the 24-hour high, the low, all of those things. All of the coins, again, that are listed. Now, if we click on the BTC market, these are all the derivatives market, or what are called alternate coins or altcoins in the cryptocurrency world that trade against Bitcoin. Now, some of these coins trade against cash, and there's a lot of them, but they basically are all being bought and sold for a percentage of a Bitcoin. So this is how you can leverage yourself and give yourself a chance to either earn more Bitcoins, which translates into more dollars, or more gold and silver, whichever one you prefer. So let's just scroll down through here and let's pick one. Let's look for that Cy coin that we were talking about in the last video. There it is. Where is it? Up a little bit. There it is, the SC. This is the one that's blockchain information storage. So now it's going to take me to the Cy coin market. It's going to load the chart, although you can't see it because I'm going to switch it to the 1 month chart. And you can see what Cy coin's kind of done in the month. Lows somewhere around 30 Satoshis and highs in the 49 Satoshi area. So that's a 19-point spread. That is a huge gain on your money. That's turning 1 Bitcoin into 1.3, somewhere in there. It's about a 30%, more than 30% rise. Down here you can see the buy orders and the sell orders for this particular coin. Now you don't see the market jumping around as fast because this coin is only, 38, 39, 40 Satoshis. So, it doesn't have the market depth, volume, or craziness that a Bitcoin has, but this is a young coin on a prospective technology that can be worth a lot in the future down the road. Here you can see the buyers at 38 and 37 Satoshis. The first one only got 5 Bitcoins. The next line's got 36. The next line's got 40. So you're talking moving only 3 points, $76,000 worth of buy support. On the other side, here are all the people willing to sell. And this market will go crazy and move at times. Sometimes it can go down, sometimes it can go up. I advise you just to read up on the currencies themselves, the different technologies that they offer, and make your decision for yourself. Here you can see I actually have some open orders. So I'm a buyer at 31 and 34 for 2.3 Bitcoins and then 5 Bitcoins. So, I got about $8,000 looking to get invested into this coin when it hits that market price. And if it triggers those markets, it'll automatically buy those coins for me. I can cancel them anytime I want. Here you can see all the recent market trades that were made in the live market. And if you click on my trades, you can see all the buying and selling that I have done. Sometimes I'm in and out of this coin. One point I've owned 60 million of these coins, or about $12,000 or $13,000 worth, and 5 minutes later I could own none of them. It's not necessarily day trading, but I kind of have a little bit of a fund here with some of my friends that I kind of just do the trading for us. What you see here is the trading fee. It's very nominal. It's similar to Scottrade. If you want to make a trade at $7 to sell and $7 to buy, it's much cheaper with Bitcoin to make trades, but it's not free. There is a cost. That's how Polynex makes money, and they create the security of their website, which the website itself is the most vulnerable piece of the puzzle. Now, if we click on one of these big coins like Ethereum, so we can go ahead and click on ETH, which stands for Ethereum. It's going to bring up the Ethereum exchange window, again, traded against Bitcoin. And you can see that the price for an Ethereum, I think, is I can't really read the screen there because I'm doing this voiceover, like 0.018. That is 0.018 of a Bitcoin. So you would have to take 0.018 times the price of a Bitcoin, which is roughly $1,000, and that will tell you how much one of those coins is worth in US dollars. Sounds a little confusing, but it's really not. Just remember the subcurrencies trade against Bitcoin, and Bitcoin trades against the dollar, the yen, the euro, the pound, the Chinese yuan. It trades against all the currencies on the Forex market. Again, here you can see the market depth. And you see the buys and sells jumping around a lot because this coin has a lot of volume. I also have an open order here in this window for this coin. You can see all the recent market trades, right now trading at 0.108. And then here was my trades, and you can see that I sold at a higher number than what it's trading at today. Thank goodness I did, or I would have lost Bitcoins in the process. Essentially, I've made Bitcoins. I could buy them back here for about a 15% profit, but I think it's going to go lower. So I'm holding out for a little bit lower number. Click over to this other window. This coin's at 617 Satoshis. This is Ripple. This is a platform being used by bankers all around the world, also very young. I've seen this coin very high at times. Right now, it's a very good low point and entry point to buy. Again, you can see all the buy orders, the sell orders, the market depth, my open orders that I have, market trades, my trades. Same thing as all. They're all the same window. They all trade against Bitcoin. It's just a decimal point fraction of that coin, which is leveraging you into more coins. It's similar that the gold to silver ratio right now is about 70 to 1. So for every 1 ounce of gold, you can buy about 70 ounces of silver for the same money. Well, buying one of these subcurrencies would be the same thing as buying silver at 71 and having the ratio close between silver and gold to say 50 to 1. If that happens, you now only have to give back 50 of those coins to get your 1 ounce of gold back, and you'd get to keep the 20 silver coins as juice. That's how you make money on the spread trade between gold and silver. You're doing the exact same thing on the spread trade between Bitcoin and any of these other subtype currencies. what I'm going through here at the top is the margin button and the lending button. The lending button being, okay, here it says I have Bitcoin and I have 0.25, and I can put in a loan demand to where I want to buy some, or I can offer my Bitcoins for loan to somebody else for a fee that I set. I can decide how much I want the interest rate to be to loan my coins. Under balances, you can see transfer balances where you can transfer between different accounts, your deposits and withdrawals, and your history. Let's click on deposits and withdrawals, and it'll show you the 3 coins that I'm in right now. Only Bitcoin, actually 2, Bitcoin and Stellar. Bitmark's not a coin, it's really a tipping service to like people in the troll box. But I'm not in a lot of coins right now because I'm expecting Bitcoin to rise. You could also see my open orders. So right now I have Bitcoin set to trigger orders on all of these different coins when they hit different levels. The levels that I'm willing to be a buyer at. Right now, I would rather have my money sitting in Bitcoin because I think Bitcoin's due for a big rise. And when Bitcoin rises, people typically sell these altcoins to get into Bitcoin to catch that rise. So I stay in Bitcoin for now, but over here, two-factor identification. It allows you to set up a username and a password, and also requires a Google Authenticator number to log onto your account. This video's gone kind of long. I don't know if I'll even be able to post it over 15 minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and stop it here, and we will continue it on the next video where we'll continue our way around through this trading engine and another one.